Welcome to the Epirus Campaign for Et Impera 1.2.7. In the last part, we pushed out and took the next settlement from Carthage in Sicily. And what I really need to do is get in and take this settlement as quickly as possible. But to do that, I'm going to need this army because we're going to get a very strong counter-attack from the Carthaginians. And the reason I want to take this settlement is that if I show you the zones of control, these overlap. And one of the problems with leaving Carthage with this settlement is they can bring in an army which can land here and then effectively come in and attack us. So what I'm going to do is just keep moving this army down this way. So that effectively we're going to have 3 armies in this area. This gives me a problem over here with respect to public order. So what we're going to try and do is get rid of some of these guys. Failed to. And I think probably this guy's probably the better because he's got a possible chance of assassination. Of course he didn't assassinate, but we're just gonna have to keep banging away at them. The other thing I want to do is, at the moment we've only got one enemy, which are these guys. I'm just wondering whether they will make peace. Yes, they will.
Now, do not try to charm, wheedle or cajole. For
Okay,
those, pain is the reward.
I want the money, but at the same time, what I want to try and do is isolate Carthage so that we're already fighting Carthage. Now, I did get someone ask about where I was going to go after I'd beaten Carthage. Well, to be honest, I'm not trying to completely beat Carthage because I don't want to come down into North Africa here because defending this coastline is really problematic. What I'm looking to do is to take Sicily, possibly Corsica and Sardinia, and maybe get a foothold there. If I can get to that position, I'm quite happy then just to peace out with Carthage because Carthage is fragmented, and I don't want to chase them. I don't want to chase them down here because where I really want to go is over here because we've got. What I'd like to do is complete Macedonia here because it's a very rich province. Also would like to take Thrace here and push out as far as here because we're friends with Pergamon. Not too worried about Sparta and Athens. If they keep out of my territory, I'll be happy. And then what I'm looking to do is we got Noria there, and I think there's a settlement just here, and I can never pronounce it. And what I would like to do is kind of have a northern border like that, and then a southern border coming through here, and then round like that. Once we've got that sphere of influence, when we should have quite a lot of money, plus that means that the Adriatic and my core settlements are going to be well defended because we can see if we got a navy here, any attempt to come through here and attack, well, we can fight off. Once I've got that, now most of my previous campaigns have been over here. So what I would like to do in this series, as we go to green, is push out this way up into Gaul and then down into Iberia because this is an area I haven't fought in for quite some time. And then the idea is we'll come into Iberia this way and this way. That should destroy the rest of Carthage's forces. That will then set up an attack line here. Hopefully by then we will have something similar to like that as a northern border coming in. Probably have these settlements as well. Something like that. And then what we'll be able to do then is start thinking about pushing towards Egypt. Although part of me says go up and take out Britannia. Well, that's a long way in the future. We've got a lot to think about here. What I'm considering is raising another army here. Where is it? We got this guy here. He's... see who's who. I can't remember the colours for my forces. It's the politics. Yeah, so we got kind of 2 with a very similar green colour, and my faction is brownish. Quite a bit of an unfortunate colour, but so that's my faction. These guys are Moussolinian nobility, but we'd have to buy those. So it looks like we're stuck with this guy. So we're going to raise an army here. And, well, what we'll do is just give him the usual 3 slingers to start with. Now this isn't going to need to be a... well, we can get 4 slingers. I think we'll go with 3 slingers. Now the idea of this army is not to really fight battles. This army is really here to try and deal with this public order which is going on here while we sort out this area here. I mean, I could reduce the taxes, but I mean, that's a little bit too much. I've got this army up here which I want come down to here. And you can just go into patrol. We got these idiots that we need to deal with as well. I think this army is only 17, so we'll get rid of these now. And we'll just 96%. Okay. And that'll give us a bit more cash. What I'd like to do is bring this army down to about here. You could probably do with some more troops actually. Back to this, just get him in there. I'd like to build this navy up and also this navy up over here, but see what we can build because I've got to build things over here, haven't I? We can put in... I think we need an amphitheatre there. And I wouldn't mind the sanitation building in here. We got... Now we could go for an iron mine, but does that give... What do we get from here? I mean, I'm very tempted with the iron mine, but what I'm really interested in is anything that's going to give me some extra garrison in this area. Homestead. We don't really need food. Grain pits. That just gives me baggage train. Don't really need baggage train. Muster field. We put a muster field in here, but I'd have to go to the next level to get the extra garrison. Or I'm just going to rely on armies, I think. Okay, let's go for the iron mine. We've got armor, so what we need, if we get a weaponsmith, that will strengthen my armies, I think. Go with that. This army down here. My navy up here. I think, let me just see. I'm kind of running out of things to build, but I think we're going to just increase the size of this navy a bit. Because ideally what I'd like to do is kind of come out here and take Ida here, or Alia, sorry, not Ida, Alia. I think that's all we can do this turn. You're deployed, aren't you? Yes. And we'll just leave these guys because they're no real threat. And I'm just going to go with an intern. Okay, new political appointment. Hidden agent exposed. We've got synergism. Cultural understanding. Yep, I think we'll go with that. Have I got any new daughters or anything like that? Look. Turn that off. I had a feeling that I had a new daughter. No, I haven't. Okay. Right, we're in autumn now.
Commander.
And I think we'll go the direct route here. Hopefully we'll be able to get him in winter.
You have further orders?
You're a pain in the neck because you're going to get in the way of my army attacking, aren't you? I just love agents sometimes. Let's see if we can subvert this agent. Oh, we've hindered them. That's not exactly what I wanted. Okay, assassinate.
Their life is mine.
Oh,
Nothing more.
nothing more than a scratch
Ready for
after his arm's been cut off. Order here. The public order is good. It's dropped to 91. And I think what we might do is just bring this army across and
for further
put
orders.
you in patrol there, just to offset some of the problems with these idiots. Got 10,500 to spend. This is all building up quite nicely. Because everything is fairly marginal public order. Oh, no, the public order isn't too bad here. Get a wine market in here. Plus 25. I wouldn't mind upgrading this so that we got a full garrison here. What we got here? When we got the food, what I'm looking for is garrison. Year 16. And you would go to there. I think I can live with 15. What's the current garrison? 12. Yeah, I think we'll go for a large metropolis here for the moment. I need to keep a little bit of an eye on that food. Actually, this army's defended. There's a chance Carthage may come in here and mess me up over here, so
Assembling the
let's
fleet.
get a few more troops into here. Diplomacy. Yeah, we're only at war with Carthage at the moment. That's good. And we go with an intern. Oh, we've got some unassigned skills for Irene here. Go with that. I'm not sure exactly what to show, but I'll take it. The more intelligence I got here, the better. Okay, hidden agent exposed. Hidden agent exposed. Child is born. Increase in rank. Increase in rank. Mission issued. We've got public works. We're doing philosophy at the moment. Encourage population up here. They're looking good. My money's dropped because it's winter. Of course, because it's winter, it means we're...
At your command.
I want this guy to have... So we're gonna... Can we get you right in on the edge here? I want this guy to have the... Ah, no.
Commander.
Now, what I'll show you is there's a little bit of a sweet spot just about here. We're going to bring this army in here, and then we're going to...
We take this settlement.
We'll see what to resolve. 92%. I think we can do better than that. So we're going to fight this because I need to keep my troops as strong as possible. So we're going to assault this. They've only got the one cavalry unit. We probably won't need the artillery. The artillery will probably kill more of my troops than anything else. So okay, start deployment. Wow. Couldn't put my troops further away if it tried, could it? Actually quite a nice map, actually. Nice defensible map should we come under pressure. Oops, sorry. Back a little bit. My reinforcements are coming in from over there. Now, this isn't exactly the strongest of armies, so we're going to have to be a little bit careful. Actually, put the spearmen on the end here. And what we're going to do is just line up here. And we're going to wait for our reinforcements. So, apologies, this might be a little bit of a creepy crawly battle.
By your command.
Slingers here on this side. There's a cavalry. General in the center.
By your command.
I think they're
Cavalry.
coming in from this side, so we're gonna have our cavalry on that side. In fact, we're probably gonna go slightly heavy on the.
Hoplites ready.
We've still got more hoplites. What we got here?
To command.
I
Hoplites.
think we're these guys out on that flank.
We await your command.
I think we're put. What have we got here? Quarantines. I'm gonna kind of gamble that we're gonna get the reinforcements from that side. Actually, I'm gonna go the whole way here, and we're gonna put.
Quarantine cavalry. Swords.
There's the last one. I think we'll have you just to support this side. How many units have I got over here?
At your service.
Okay,
Italian swordsman.
where are you?
Ready for orders.
Okay, have you two Italian swordsmen over this side?
General.
I've got a little bit more infantry than I thought I had here.
Those eastern sand.
Right, what we're going to do is we're going to wait for cavalry support.
To anyone.
Our reinforcements have arrived.
They will seek out gold in your mouths, given the chance.
I'm just going to speed the game up a little bit. So we're going to wait for running about. Get the cavalry over here. Get these guys in. I think we'll bring the artillery in anyway. There's a whole lot here. Okay, everyone looks like they're moving. They just bring this whole front line up here. Oops. Getting a little bit of stutter. But no, it's always when you fight navies, you always seem to get the stutter. You guys just support these. I'm just going to slow up.
We await your command. Saracen cavalry. Companion cavalry.
Let's wait for them.
Cavalry. Italian swordsman ready. Understood. Engage.
Our general is under attack.
Yeah, he'll be okay.
Light hoplites. Angriani axemen. Missile infantry. Commander. Advance at speed. Companion cavalry. Heavy cavalry.
Heavy cavalry.
Missile infantry at your command.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Light hoplites.
Okay, got them on that side. General up round that way. You guys this way.
Swordsman. We await your command.
You push onto these.
Light hoplites.
One of our units.
At your service.
You guys start to come in on the flank here.
Melee infantry at your command.
Actually, why are you like guys going around?
Cavalry. Riders.
You don't need to go all the long way round. Where's the
Ready! Heavy horse at your command!
heavy force out that way?
Agrianian!
Agrianian axeman round the back.
Missiles ready and waiting! Take aim! Your orders! Ready! Tarantine cavalry! Sarissa cavalry! Engage! Ready and waiting! To ready and waiting!
Sarissas through. Tarantines and generals.
Orders understood! By your command! Agrianian! Shock cavalry ready!
Shock cab into the centre.
Commander! By your command! By your command! Light infantry ready! Hoplites ready!
Hoplites round.
Yes!
Guys have gone.
Cavalry!
Sarissas.
Quickly now! At your service!
The men are wavering.
Swingers! As you command! Orders! Advance! Ready! Glory! Ready and waiting!
Probably don't need you guys now. You go a long way away. Probably the same with you as well. You're probably leading my own troops.
General! Charge!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
General, put away.
By your command! Cut them down!
You guys put away as well.
Spears! Break the lines! Ready! Italian swordsmen! We await your command! At your word!
Those drop onto the backs of those. Oops. I mean, they're all kind of collapsing pretty heavily now. And these guys are going. Guys are going. Got a bit of a convention going on here, haven't I? Axeman in. I mean, these guys are holding. General, you get a little bit of a charge coming in. There we go. That should be it. End battle. We lost 240. A little bit more than I thought I would lose, but the casualties are well spread out across the armies, so that's good. And we've now got control of Sicily. And of course, we're going to occupy. And we got some military traditions. What I need to do is make sure this army is in the sweet spot. Need to smidge you just a tiny bit forward. And that is the sweet spot between these two settlements. It means this army is effectively defending both settlements. We got our general here. This army's in pretty good nick. And we've got here kind of in, we've got food here, which is good, and we've got a trading port that's going to give us money. I'm kind of a bit inclined to leave this barracks in here for the moment, because we are going to get a massive counterattack by the Carthaginians. There's no point pretending otherwise. Kind of
Ready for battle!
I think we're...
And honor!
Oh, you idiots.
Wipe them out!
84%. You got to be kidding me. They're a junk army. They've got no camera. Okay, we're gonna have to fight this as well. I'm not. There's no way I'm taking 16% casualties on this army, because we need to keep these armies as strong as possible. Well, we're certainly not going to fight in the fog. I'm going to start deployment. Let me just see. Pull this army back. Gonna get our
We await your
front
command.
line set up,
Italian spearmen.
and we're get the front line set up there. We've got the listers behind, and what we'll have is
Missiles awaiting targets. Slingers.
they've got no cavalry, so
Infantry at your command.
that's not going to be a problem. General, I think you just sit in the center.
Tarantine cavalry.
Tarantines, you're fairly mobile, so actually we'll just have you guys.
Ready for orders.
Again, they've got no cavalry, so we can
Italian cavalry.
there. We got
Melee troops awaiting orders.
we have the usual configuration of
Swords.
swords on this side.
Melee troops.
And that's it. And what we're going to do is send out the normal cavalry, find them. We'll move the front line towards the trees. I don't really want to get into the trees unless I have to. But we got to find them. We'll just get the elephants up behind. General, you can just... They're probably going to be in these trees, which is going to be a bit of a pain in the neck. But that's the nature of the game. Where are you?
Armored elephants. At your service.
Guys, with a little bit more. There they are.
Tarantine cavalry.
Haha.
Riders, advance. Commander, by your command. Ready and waiting. Orders. Fire on the enemy. Missile infantry at your command. Italian cavalry.
Looks like they might be
Understood.
kind of slightly that direction, so I'll move the
Ready for orders.
front line forward.
Yes, commander. Slingers. Missiles.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Italian cavalry. Step forward. Missile infantry. Hoplites. Yours to command. Elephants at the commander.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
We'll kind of risk
Italian cavalry.
this way.
Swords. We await your command. Tarantine cavalry. Italian cavalry. Slingers. Take aim. Ready for orders. Hoplites ready.
Of course, the trees are going to give them a lot of protection, but we can really concentrate our fire here.
Missile infantry. Slingers.
Actually,
Ready for
you guys out this way.
Commander. Men of Italia.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Ready and waiting.
Going to push the forces forward on them. Artillery,
Yes,
pop
commander.
away.
Orders are ready.
What we got over here?
Come on,
You guys get into the trees and
One of our units has used
give
all
them
its
some
ammunition.
hurt.
waiting. Yours to command. Heavy horse at your command.
You guys that way.
Ready.
We got here.
The brave ready for orders. Hoplites. By your command. Hoplites ready. Men of Italia.
Okay, we're in the trees and hoplites are pushing in.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Of course, we can't see that much. Apologies. Okay. Guys, focus fire on the general, not their general, not my general. Elephants in. I really love my elephants. Sorry about the trees.
The battle is turning in our favor.
These guys have breached. Tarantines, you go that way. Let's chase these guys off. You guys go as far away as possible.
Discovered the enemy's hidden
Yep.
units.
Oops. It's so hidden, I'm looking in the wrong direction. Okay. You guys go a long way away. General, just get rid of those idiots. You fall on those guys. Okay, here we go.
Our general is under attack.
Time to use the elephants again. These guys are crumbling. Where's my... Gonna use the fear factor again.
One of our units has used all its
Oh yeah, look at
ammunition.
that. Right, these guys are still holding. General's chasing those off. Right, those guys are gone. Italian cavalry, you have fun. Okay, end battle. End battle. We lost 32. That's good. 7 of which were to friendly fire. The elephants did exceptionally well as usual. 262 kills. And of course we're going to take the money. Down they go.
Advance.
And of course he needs to get back into Syracuse.
Call this a garrison?
Here we go there. I did do the agents, didn't I? Yeah, they're grayed out. So we got 10,000 to spend and it's winter. Don't really want to just keep spending money on my armies, but at the same time,
It is an honor to serve.
I think we're gonna get.
We're going to need a bigger fleet.
Oops, gonna keep building that fleet up because we certainly need to get over here. And something. This guy's positive. We're building these up here. Don't really. I mean, we could go for some more food over here. Not about to say fish, but we got plenty of. Again, it's. Yeah, I think we're just going to shoot that up in Epidemius, and that actually gives me a little bit extra garrison in the form of ships, I think. And I think I've got enough time for one more end turn, so we're just going to go for an end turn. Wow. Okay, we got Dismas over here. He's chance of evading enemy agents. Cultural conversion. What is the culture? I don't think the culture is that much of a problem here. Yeah, it's 93%, so we don't really need culture. I wouldn't mind. I think we'll go for some Empire maintenance there.
Yes.
These guys have got a little bit of. Oh, this guy, we're going to make him into a. I think I've forgotten all about him. Tax rate. Oh, yeah, we're certainly going to use that. I think I'll keep the cunning in reserve. I think. Actually, that armed defense for all sword army units. I think we're giving that.
Battle.
Got bite the bat, but okay, these guys have got traditions. Certainly want those. The general's got permit. Oh yeah. Now this is going to be an army that's really going to need. I think we'll give him the cunning. I mean, these guys are going to need to fight quite hard. So let me see what we got. Oops. We take this up. We're going to give more charge bonuses to our. I think we'll give him that. And I think the upkeep could be pretty good as well. He's of our faction, so the extra gravitas could be useful as well. One thing I do want to see is, are you fought in a battle? Are you ready to get married yet? Okay. He's got no elephant units. I mean, don't like the idea of the fact he's going to be exposed to enemy agents. We got here an evil mother-in-law. We're soon going to get rid of you straight away. Now, if I remember correctly, you're the guy who stood next to Rome. So, can we? Has he got anything here that? Oh, yeah, I think we'll certainly give him that. That should kind of improve things a little bit. Oops. One thing I will take another look at just to check. So we're now down to -9. So actually, and he's actually got right back up front now. And I say I think we've got enough time for one more end turn, so we're just going to go for a quick end turn. Charge will may draw or speak to your thing. Cavalry training, rigorous training will emerge. Ensure the cavalry are more effective on the battle. For rally horsemen. You've completed research. We've got rebellion in Syracuse again. We've got Hippocratic Oath, which means and our daughter comes of age. Thank you. So we've got a. What was it? We just got this. Gives us Academia and Mega, wherever it is. Let's just see if that is. Right, that allows me to push this up at 7,500. What we got here? We got the Odeon here. Train mechanics. Wow, we got to get here. Economy, philosophy, construction, siege tactics, management. Kind of part of me feels that maybe it's time to take a look at doing some work with the military. Let me see, we've got a barracks here somewhere that I can look at. There it is. We come up to here, what do we get? We get +2 4 garrison. Kind of. I don't know. I just don't feel the benefit of going up. I think we've got all the troops we can deal with, really. All we need is probably the polite way. 5% route hoplite barracks, mega. No, I think we're going to stay civilian for the moment. Don't really need that just at the moment. We've now got 3%. What have we got here? Colony stonecutter. -1 provincial capital, minus settlement main chain construction times all regions. I think that gives me more options. Band, and that then leads to Hellenic cistern. It's a tough choice. And that gives me wealth and construction, and that would give me more food. But part of me says just keep going for this. Actually, I think we're going to go with that just to get the -4 +2% to public order. I really like to complete this philosophical chain as quickly as possible, because that makes quite a big difference. Because well, just I know I keep so apologies going in here, is that I think it's the last one, we get +8 loyalty for all political parties influence, and more importantly, we're getting that nice kind of increase in empire maintenance at the moment. Right, these guys decided to come over here, so I think my agent is back. So I think we're going to try a assassination on this guy. We really need to get these idiots out of my...
Gods below, take my failures. Let all men
Well, it looks like my hero got an upgrade.
Akisa,
Ah,
help me.
unlocks commit arson raiding from... you get here. I mean, eventually this guy's going to get back into my an army, so part of me is that, and that. I mean, once we got rid of these agents, we've just got this public order issue. Now, Carthage is pulled back. We got here a navy. We got this army here. Our navy's bigger than their navy. And what we got here, another navy here. So I think what we're going to do is try and sucker them in. As I say, we got the sweet spot here. I think if we
ready for orders.
pull you back alongside.
Our advance has been halted.
Yeah, oh, go away.
We hunger for battle.
It's not going to let me have both art units in there, so we're just going to have this army outside for the moment and see if we can sucker Carthage into attacking here. What we got here? This is an army. So I think in some ways having these kind of sat here is going to be more effective, because I say this army can support this army to defend this army can support this navy, and we got these guys caught in trouble again. How's the garrison in Syracuse? It's getting there. I mean, we can't get this garrison any higher if we wanted to, because we got the 2 naval ships there. Oops. Oops. To me, if I rotate this, I don't normally rotate the map, but I think in this case we're going to make a bit of an exception. You can get there.
Ready for battle.
I get you there.
The way is blocked.
If I move you back a smidge,
At once.
move you to about there.
Advance.
If I move you back,
For battle. At once.
you're in that range. You're not quite in that range. Okay, so just turn this round. I know I'm getting a little bit obsessive.
March.
Right. You're in both ranges. Right, I can
For battle.
move you a little bit. And technically, these 2 guys are defending both settlements now. We'll just get the map turned around the right way round. Just curiosity, would Carthage make a peace treaty now?
Pleasantries be cursed.
I think Carthage are just programmed to hate us to the end.
Ready for orders.
How far away is Rome? Is 82. This is starting to go negative, so I feel the need to
For orders.
build this army up a little bit. And I think what we'll do is we'll bring him down into perhaps
Waiting for orders.
what we got here. Companion cavalry, got some Tarentines. I'm going to recruit
Come, fight with
a couple of
us.
Tarantines. And we need a little bit of a cheap front line. There we are. Got some spearmen. I mean, they're not very good on the air fence, but and we get a couple of these guys. And got some Brutai infantry here. Okay, we'll just go with that. So the job of this guy is just to deal with any rebellions. About 5,000 left to spend. No, do nothing. I don't want to move my capital. That was a bit kind of icky twicky.
At your command.
These guys are good, so I think what we're going to do is just move this army back to about here,
Your next command.
and so that he's got an option to come in and. Well, actually, we're going to bring you back here and put you into Rome at the moment. I think the cultural conversion is getting, thanks to the Masilla, the cultural conversion here is starting to take hold now. And we're not, everything here is being built, so we're not going to add anything else to this. Don't really want to build anything here, don't want to build anything here. Don't want to add to the problems here. We can recruit artillery down here now, aren't we? So I'm kind of a bit inclined to delete this because it's kind of taking up valuable space which I could use for something else in Arretium. So I think we can do that because we've got the ability to recruit artillery in here. I think if we come in here, come down to the bottom, so we can get artillery from here. And that would give us possibly the option to get something in here that will sort the public order out in Rome. And I think this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. In the next part, I think we can expect quite a major counter attack from Rome. In fact,
Commander.
can this guy get married? Sorry, apologies. No, he still can't get married. Kind of a bit worried about having him sat here, but at the same time, I think he just needs experience to get married and level up. But this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.